between a charitable contribution and money for the movies, between thanking God and thanking Ginger. There's an old saying that you can tell what your core values are by looking at your checkbook. Updating that, I'd say, by looking at your digital checking account. What are you spending your money on? Food, alcohol, clothing, electronics, cars, toys? Those are our idols. But like Paul does, we need to look behind the idols and see what's driving our need for them. In reflecting on my pain about losing Ginger, I decided that the real problem was pride. I felt good driving her. Strangers complimented her all the time. She was a visible expression of my worth as a human. That's frightening, isn't it? Do we need visible reassurance from material things that we are worthy human beings? Hasn't Jesus already told us about our worth? That God numbers the hairs on our heads? That God knew who we were before we were even formed in our mother's wombs? And what if your personal idol is food? That's yours? What's behind that particular idol? What are you hungry for? Attention? Love? Sex? What's missing in your life that you need a food idol to help you feel filled? And does food really fill you? What if your idol is staying busy all the time? What need is driving you? Are you trying to use busyness to keep from some things out of your life? Is fear your motivator? What if your idol is money? Whether you have enough, or want more, or have none, and focus on what you want, you may have an idol. What if your idol is electronics, or shopping, or sports, or fill in the blank? What is filling your time and consuming your holy energy? Our idols demand our attention, divert us from our real being in God. Martin Luther says that sin is when you turn your face from God. Sin is not an act, brothers and sisters. Sin is a state of being. If we have a life filled with idols, perhaps we have turned our face from God. It's no wonder we feel unfulfilled, hungry, restless, and maybe even a little guilty. But the great good news of the gospel is that we don't have to hold idols in reverence. We can drive our cars, eat good meals, and live our lives within God's love and forgiveness. Jesus is asking us only to focus on 3 things. Love God, love your neighbor, and love yourself. That's all. It's that easy. It's that hard. Rest in peace, Ginger. Amen.